Panamericanos.
Por eso, como un World
Sí
Cup.
son como
Es como
medio
un World Cup.
importante.
Ajá.
¿Cuántas veces en el año?
Una.
Un vez en año, ¿sí?
Sí, un año, sí.
Hello, and welcome to the Dual Power Podcast. Your speed skating podcast, where we talk about everything speed skating related, inline and long track.
The last 15 years of speed skating have brought us lifelong lessons, memories and friendships, as well as a trip to the Olympics and lives as full-time professional athletes.
In this podcast, we talk with friends and fellow speed skaters.
We bring you behind-the-scene portraits, as well as race reports, training philosophy, inside stories from the skating world, and much more.
This podcast is brought to you by the Dual Power Brothers. I'm Philip Dusmit.
And I'm Stephen Dusmit.
Hope you enjoy listening.
Hello, and welcome to the podcast. I am currently sitting here with two lovely ladies, Dalia Soberanis from Guatemala, and also sitting here with Gabriela Vargas from Ecuador. And already in advance, I'm very sorry for my Spanish pronunciation of your names. Can you just say your names into the microphone?
Dalia Soberanis.
Yeah, and?
Gabriela Vargas.
Okay, so there you have it, how they actually are called. But I'm going to call you Dalia and Gabi from now on. And yeah, welcome to the podcast. Thank you very much for just having the time to sit down and talk with me. So yeah, we're currently in the spring in Europe, and you're both here in Europe. So can you just say what you were doing this last weekend? What did you do, Gabi?
I came with my national team, a small team, to race Geisingen as a preparation for the upcoming events in Ecuador and the continent, actually.
Yeah, and you, Dalia?
Yeah, I'm also like for racing the European Cups and for preparing
Yeah,
to the Worlds and Pan American Games.
Yeah, but you stayed here a little bit longer, is that right?
Yeah, I will do all my preparation here until Worlds, and then I come back to Guatemala, and then after to Peru.
Yeah, okay. So for everybody listening, I think we should just give a little bit a better introduction of you two. So Dalia, last year you won the Pan American Championships, in which it was a sprint distance, right?
Yeah, it was in the 200 meters.
200 meters.
Yeah, I really don't know how they call the race now.
Yeah,
Like
I don't know. They're changing it all the time. It seems like.
and it's new for the world, so it's really good because it's I can know a little bit how I will be in the worlds this year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can call you a sprinter. Yeah. Is that
yeah,
right?
of course.
And Gabriela, what is your biggest result through the years? It's also in Pan American Games, I guess. Yeah.
No. Through the years, like I was junior world champion 2016.
Oh, minor detail.
Yeah. And South American Games of last year, I was bronze medalist in 1,000 meter.
Yeah.
Yeah, first year senior.
Yeah. So it was for both of you, in the Pan American Championships last year, yeah. So
you wasn't there?
No.
No.
No?
I know. Yeah, I was there. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Sí.
I know, Carla. But we don't race to each other. So.
No, it's. I guess you're a little bit at different distances because Gabriela, you took the medal in the 1,000 meter, but I think it's also fair to say that you're quite a bit stronger in the point race and in elimination races normally. Yeah, and Dalia, you're more of a sprinter probably.
Yeah.
So Dalia, just to ask you now here, you're born and raised in Guatemala, is that right?
What?
You were born in Guatemala,
yeah.
And when did you start skating in Guatemala?
I started when I had 6 years. In the school where I study, they had speed skating like a
subject or like something you could choose to do in school time? Or?
No, it was like you have to do it.
You have to do it.
Yeah. It was like soccer, speed skating, basketball, and other sports.
Yeah.
But always was skating.
Yeah.
So we had skating 2 times per week, or 1 per week, and then other sport in the week.
Okay.
So it was pretty cool because, a lot of friends start also there.
Yeah. Okay. So I think it's a very not typical way of getting into speed skating, especially for Europeans, because I think like if you say inline skating or speed skating here, I think almost nobody knows what it is except if you're in Holland. And if you say speed skating in Holland, they think it's ice skating. So it's, you started through the school, I think. Gabriela, when did you start skating, and how did you start skating?
Yeah, I started skating when I was 8 years old. Before that, I was doing gymnastics. But yeah, I don't know. I have like an issue with my arms, so I can't do gymnasts.
Yeah.
And
then you chose a good sport with skating. You don't need your arms for that. only elimination races, but you don't use your arms a lot in elimination races.
Of course not.
Okay, so you started when you're 8, and Dalia, you started when you were 6. Like, how was it skating back then? But did you train, like Dalia, did you train on a track, or did you train on parking lots or on asphalt? Like, what was the facilities back then?
In the school where I was skating, they had like a track, but it was like if you say track, then you can imagine a good track, but no, it was like
it's not like Geisingen.
No, it was like a downhill and pretty small.
Yeah.
So for the start and learn how to skate, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then after, because like they saw that I was good, I don't know, so they say, you should go to the federation where they train and all that. And it was like in a stadium, like of road. And I start there.
Okay, yeah. Was there a lot of other skaters you skated with, or was there not that many skaters when you started?
It was not so many, but I think for the time it was like pretty much, because also like for now this school still have the program, so almost all the athletes that are in the selection national team, they started in the school. Yeah.
Okay, that's so that's so cool in a way. I think a lot of people, I mean, I'm from Denmark, so a lot of people in Denmark, when they start sports, it's also something they start in school, but it's always like handball or swimming or football. And so like, I think like in some South American countries, let's say Colombia or something, it's for sure way more easy to start with speed skating. And but like Gabriela, you didn't start through school, no? You had gymnastics, and then you had your fucked up arms that bent the other way almost, and then you said, I need to do something with my legs, and you started speed skating. Like, why was it speed skating?
Why was it? I don't know. I just fell for it. I went with my mom when I was younger. We were just looking for sports that I may like or not. And I just saw training from the bigger skaters, senior ones. Yeah. And I loved it. We stayed all the training, and I just started the next day. Yeah. And my parents, I don't know, they like that we do sports. Yeah. So when we were younger, we were 3 in the family. We all did sports. So yeah. That's why. Okay.
And are they all 3 doing sports now?
No, they're not. I'm the only one that's still doing something.
You're still doing it.
Yeah.
Do you have any siblings, brothers or sisters, Dalia? No?
Yeah, I have brothers and sisters, but they don't do any sport. I think I'm the only one in the family that do sport. Yeah. Yeah, like my mom, like she really likes to bike because she go everywhere with the bike. And also we had like races in the school for the parents, and then my mom just always raced, and she was running, and sometimes she won, but like, I mean, she was never a professional.
But you do have like parents with a background as like with sports and stuff, or a little bit. A little bit. Did you have that, Gabriela?
Yeah, me too. Like my dad just a lot of football, and my mom, she did like volleyball and gymnastics as well. Yeah, okay. And how do you think your parents' roles as former athletes and getting started with sports when you were very young? I think, at least for me, it was like you just do it because it's fun. But I guess at some point it turned a little bit more serious. So when was that for you, Dalia, with skating?
Well, I'm not sure.
It's like sometimes it's like a fading transition, and you kind of don't notice it, and then you look back and you're like, oh, something has happened. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was always doing it since I was in the school, so it was like normally the people, well, in Guatemala, like the kids just go to the school, then go back to the house and make homework.
Yeah.
And that's all the day. So for me, it was school and training. So always like that. And then it was like so typical for me.
Yeah.
So after, like, I really realized that. But like when I more realized, it was, I remember that my coach talked with my dad, and he was pretty angry because he was like, yeah, your daughter has a big talent, but she's only going to the training to talk with the other girls. So I know she can qualify for some race, but she have to train. So you should talk with her and tell her to
get
train
more
hard.
serious.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but going to the trainings and talking with the people is I think for me, I think it's something that sometimes keeps people in the sport. Because, like, being serious and being a good athlete, you can be that and have good relationships with other people. And when you have that, you kind of also stay in the sport, I think, at times when it's maybe not so fun doing the sport itself, I think.
Yeah, but when you are, like, kids, like, normally they are talking, they are, like, you can lose the attention of them, like, really
very
fast.
easily, yeah.
Yeah. So...
Also with boys, even when they grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you, Gabriela, when was the time when it started getting like serious for you?
I would say 2013 was my first World Championship. Before that, I was just doing it for, I can't say fun, but I just, kind of professionally, but not fully. But after that, I got a really good result, and I started getting like support from the government.
Yeah.
So, since then.
Yeah, so are you full-time skating now?
Yes, but I'm still, I'm studying.
Okay.
Online studying, but
so a little bit flexible studying and then otherwise full-time sports. What about you, Dalia? Are you full-time skating right now?
Yeah, I'm full-time skating now.
Yeah, and you, like Gabriela, you started having the support from the government back when you qualified for World Championships or so back then?
No, I was 5th on the road limb.
Yeah.
It was my first year
in
racing,
in Belgium, yeah?
First year senior, first world, so they were like quite impressed.
Yeah.
Like they said, this girl kind of have talent, and she can get some medals for us, or something like that.
Yeah. So,
no pressure.
But like, exactly, we're gonna pay you to skate, and you better skate fast because you need to win medals for the country, and
something like that.
Is that something you feel a little bit, Dalia? That it's like, I know the government also supports you. So the two of you, you're both from South America. You're both full time. Let's call it full time because it's not really professional in the same way. It's like with football. You don't have the big money from the sport. We do the sport because we love it, I think. Yeah. Just looking at you to get confirmation. But you're also full time now as well. When did that start for you?
Yeah, they start to support me in 2011 when I qualified for Pan American Games.
Yeah.
So since then they start to pay me.
Yeah.
And
how old were you in 2000?
I had like, I think 14 years. 14 years.
So since 14, you actually kind of had the possibility or the money to just skate.
Yeah, and I mean, for a girl, 14 years that gets money, it was like really good. Like, because they pay me in that moment, it was maybe the basic for employment. So it was really good.
Yeah, as a 14-year-old girl just skating and loving to skate, that's not a bad situation.
Yeah.
So I think Guatemala is maybe one of the countries that have a really good system where they support elite athletes, and it's kind of also the same in some other South American countries. I know. Is it right that, Gabriela, like in Ecuador, it used to be, I don't know, they're changing the rules now, but it used to be in a way so that you could get paid if you had like really good results at the Pan American Games or something?
It is like that currently. If you have like international medals or results, you get in the sponsorship. So
from the government. Though. It's not like brands or something. It's just the government.
It's just the government. But you get like I don't know how to say this in English. Revisado. they review you, like your results every